So let's start with 3 roll downs. Let's just do those first of all, get them out of the way, and then we'll start playing with our weights. All right. So feet fist width apart, standing nice and tall, lengthen the spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Here we go, rolling it down. Just warming up the spine, checking in with yourself, seeing how you're feeling. Breath in at the bottom, exhale it, scoop out the abs to roll all the way back up. I did manage to do a couple of workouts when I was on holiday. I took my little yoga mat with me. Let's go again. Breath in, exhale. But never managed to do quite as much as I intend. Hey ho. We did do a fair bit of walking though, which was good. Everything nice and loose at the bottom. Give your head a shake. Breath in, exhale, up we come. All the way to the top. Last one, breath in, exhale. Keeping the knees soft, keeping the weight forward, letting your arms hang nice and heavy. Breath in and then exhale, up you come. Super. All right, let's pick up our weights. And we're just going to start with some nice, easy bicep curls. So just here, I tell you what, let's add a little plie as we do these. Let's start to warm up the legs because we've only got 30 minutes. We've got to go for some twofers, 2-for-1s. That's it. So make sure your knees are going out over your second and third toes. Your tailbone is lengthening towards the floor as you bend your knees and you're not sticking your tushy out behind you. And then you're really pumping them guns. Pump your guns. Good. Let's do 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Let's bring them up to cactus. Let's do some pec presses. Bring them in. Bring them in. We could also do a knee bend here as well, couldn't we? Yeah. There we go. So see if you can feel that little stretch in your calves. So getting nice and low in your plie, but keeping your heels rooted into the floor at the same time. So you're working the calves there, waking them up. Super. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3. Now we're going to go straight into an overhead press with a releve. So here we go. We're taking it up. That's onto tippy toes. Sorry, use the balletic term. Force of nature. Habit, is that right? Not force of nature. Oh, I don't know.
Habit.
Thank you, Rach. Honestly, it's all very well being able to speak Japanese. You might want to just concentrate on my native tongue. Lovely. So just letting your ankles hinge up as you come up onto your tippy toes. That's it. We're going to do 4 more. 4. Keeping your core engaged because that's what's going to help you balance. We know that. 2 and 1. Good. Take your arms out. Grand finale. We're just going to do some circle and back for 10, 9, 8. Now we're feeling it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. Keep your core nice and still. 8, 7, 6. Just the arms. 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring them down. Oh, you can get rid of those. Unless you want to hang on to a lightweight, if we have time to squeeze in an arm opening, we will. But just one later. All right. Take your legs wider than your hips. Bend the knees. Hands on top of the knees, fingers in, and we're going to do our standing cat. Okay, so exhale, round the back. Suck your belly button back to the wall behind you. That's it. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. And then inhale, lengthen through all the way to our arch. Going into our slow twerky thing here. Exhale, we're rounding. Inhale, we're lengthening. Try and create space between your vertebrae and pull those shoulders down away from your ears. Couple more of these, really warming up the spine now. Inhale, lengthen, pulling long out the crown of your head. Exhale, round it, round it, round it, keeping the knees bent so we can really work the pelvis. Lengthen, lengthen. Let's do one more. Exhale. And inhale all the way to your arched position, shoulders down, and then return to your mid position, and then just bring yourself up. Good. Let's come to the top of our mat. We're going to do one more little roll down just to take us down. So standing at the top of your mat with your feet fist width apart. That's it. Spread your feet as much as you can. Make as much surface contact as you can with the floor. Take a breath in. Exhale. And I've just remembered the Japanese for habit, which I couldn't remember. Oh, what a relief. Take it down and then walk it out into a little clicky poo. Whatever, whenever. That's it. Hips down, belly button drawing to spine, breastbone lifting to the top of your mat. Push the mat away from you actively. Good. We're going to hold this for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself down. We're going to do a quick little thread needle, left arm out to the side at shoulder height. Breath in, exhale, thread it down and through, reaching through and along the floor. Bring it back and turn, turn, turn. Rotating towards the sun like a little sunflower. Yes. Let's go again. Inhale at center. Exhale as you reach the back of the hand. And then a little bit further. Inhale back through. Exhale, shoulders roll down and back away from your ears. That's it. Lovely. One more. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Before you recoil, see if you can go 1 millimeter further and then recoil. Take it up. Lovely stretch right to the tips of your fingers. Gorgeous. Bring it down. Let's go to the other side. Right arm out. Shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale, down and through. Reaching the other way. Lovely. Inhale back through. Exhale. Now think of that top part of your back, just sort of under your neck. Get that down. Let's go again. Inhaling at center, exhaling as we take it through and stretch out the spine. Lovely. Inhale back. Exhale, turn it, and down. Last time. Good. And back through. And turn. And bring it down. Good. We're going to come onto our backs. We're going to do some dead bug to start with. A little ab warm up. All right. So start with your feet down on the floor and just get into your neutral spine position. Let's just check our form here. Feet again nice and wide on the floor, toes loose. Feel your base of your spine heavy into the floor. Collarbones nice and wide, chin tucked, back of the neck long. And then take a breath in. As you exhale, draw down into your belly and let one leg and then the other float to tabletop. Legs can be together here, and then bring your arms up above your chest, palms facing. And again, stretch through to the fingertips here. All right, let's go right arm, left leg. Stretch it long on the inhale. Exhale, draw down into your center to pull everything back. Left arm, right leg on the inhale. Exhale, bring it back. Keep it going now, alternating. Now, if you need to imprint slightly, that's fine. Really start to feel those abs waking up, yawning and stretching and going, oh, I've got to do some work. A bit like that. And then make them work. Remember all our lovely cues that we use, the ribs coming together back and down, water down a plug hole, baby elephant stepping on your tummy, all those things. And make sure you're making a real difference between reaching out from the tips of your fingers to the tips of your toes and then really using your center to draw everything back in, make it work. We're going to do 4 more. Use the breath. Watch that your lower back or your back isn't arching away from the floor. That's where you imprint if you need to. We're going to do 1 more. Make sure you've evened yourself up. Left and right. And then just pull your knees into your chest. Lovely. Now really see if you can get your knees up close to your throat. Really pull them into your chest there. And now as you're pulling them in, see if you can think about lengthening your tailbone to the floor, softening in the hip crease. Can you create a little bit more length there in your lower back? As you pull the kneecaps towards, like your shoulders really, isn't it? Pull the kneecaps towards your shoulders and then lengthen your tailbone back to the mat, softening in the hip creases. Lovely. 1 leg down, then the other leg down. We're going to do some nice little chest lifts. Hands behind your head. All right. If you want to beef this up and do tabletop legs, fine. Here we go. Breath in. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Oh, a week off and I'm feeling it. Oh, goodness gracious. So again, we can remember all our cues here and we can add that extra cue of curtain tops being gathered, your rectus abdominis, 6-pack muscles down the front of your body, gathering up like a dirndl skirt. Dirndl, what a great word. As you come up, good. Keep that head nice and heavy in your hands. Lovely, use the breath. See now, for these last few, if you can get your shoulder blades a little bit higher off the floor. We're trying to clear our shoulder blades off the floor here. That's what we're aiming for. By the power of not Grayskull, but our abs. 2 more, here we go. Down, last one. And down. Take a little rest. Just a tiny, tiny one. So we're going to do chest lift with rotation slightly differently this week, chaps. So take a breath in as you were, exhale up into your chest lift, and then just hold it there. Now make sure your head is heavy. Remember the cue that Ali gives to press your head slightly into your hands so you really feel the weight of it. Now take a breath in there at center. As you exhale, you're just going to turn as if you're trying to put that armpit on the floor. Yeah, that's it. The armpit. So Rachel's got a right, Jan's got a left. That's fine. As if you're trying to stick your armpit to the floor. Good. Inhale back to center. Exhale, go the other way. As if you're trying to put your armpit down on the floor. Inhale back to center. Keep it going. We're staying up in our chest lift and we're just turning here. It's like those kids' toys that, you know, you lick the sucker bit and you press it down and then they pop off. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, of course you do. Used to my bizarre descriptions. It's like your armpit is the sucker bit. Oof. And you're trying to put that down the floor. I could be even more gross. I could say like a snail. Keep it going. Turn it, turn it. Can you feel your abdominal obliques working as you're turning that in the side of your waist? We're going to do 4 more of these. Looking good, chaps. Inhale at center, exhale as you turn. Yes, nice. Looking good there, Rach. And turn. And turn. Lovely. Last one. Turn. Bring it back to center. Bring yourself down. Let's take a full body stretch. Oh, stretch it out. Make yourself as long as you possibly can. And then we're going to just roll up to roll onto our sides. Like I said, keeping it pretty basic in this class, we're going to do some clams. But because it's you two, we're going to have to go straight for the extreme versions, all right? Killer clams. So feet in, excuse me, feet in line with your bottom. Drop your knees. Lovely, lovely. Here we go. Take the knee to the ceiling. That's it. Now keep that hip exactly where it is. Put your hand on it if you need to, as you extend the leg. The knee rotates forward, all right? Flex the foot. Now rotate the leg a little bit more so the toes actually start to point downwards, just a little bit. And now we're going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Point. Bring it back. And now really resist the closing. Good. Let's go again. Knee to ceiling. Keep the hip still as it comes out, rotating the leg forward. Flex the foot. And 10. Get the leg going longer and longer as you pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point it. Bring it back and down. Good. Again. Up and out and flex. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point. Bring it in and down. Last one. Here we go. Up, extend and flex. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point. Bring it in and down. Good. Let's go for one arm opening. I know we haven't got any head cushions. You can use your arm as your head cushion here. And if you want to grab a weight for your top hand, all right? And then we go. It's actually quite nice with your hand under your head. You really feel the stretch even more. Open out that side arm. Arms, of course, generally being at the side. Open out the armpit. And reach. Take a moment, take some breaths, lengthen the muscles. Bring it back. Super. And let's go to the other side. This weather is so deceptive, isn't it? It looks so lovely and warm out there. It's not warm, is it? It's not warm. Nice and sunny. All right. Are we okay? Yes, we are. All right. Hand on your top hip. Drop your knees, lift your feet, and off we go. Knee to ceiling. Take it out. Good. Rotating that leg forward. Flex the foot. Now again, just rotate the leg ever so slightly in the hip socket here. Turn it so the toes start to point down a little bit. And then 10, 9, 8, 7, really focusing into here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Point. Bring it back and down. Good. Again, take it up. Take it out. Good. And flex. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point. Bring it in. Was I up like this on the other side? I think I may have been. Oh well, here we go. Again and out. And flex. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think I snuck in an extra one. You can have that as a bonus. Last one. Kind of bonus you don't want. And flex. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Strong to the finish. Finish it off like a champion. Down you come. Good. Hand under your head if you haven't got your head cushion to hand. Oh, lots of head and hands in that sentence. Let's get into the arm opening. Did try and learn a tiny bit of Croatian as we were out there, just the usual greetings and thank you. Thank you is really easy. It's fala. F-A-L-A. Fala. Good, huh? Breathe into it. Give the muscles a chance to just let go and lengthen. And bring yourself back. Lovely. Let's come onto our back for a little tiny bit of stretching. No props required. We're going to use our hands. All right, so let's go into a little glute stretch first of all. Again, really focus on your breath. Feel your breath circulating around your body, creating space on the inside. Breathe, lovely. Let's go to the other side. So the good morning, good afternoon, good evenings are a little bit harder. Dobro jutro, dobar dan, and dobra večer. There you go. But the people all speak really good English, so. And it's only like, I think it was like 2.5 hours out of Bristol. Breathe into it. And then let's untie our legs. We're going to go into a nice light hammy. So keep the underneath leg bent, take one leg up, and then hold behind your thigh. That's, remember, you don't want to be holding behind your knee. Bring it down. And then we're just going to flex and point. Now think about straightening the leg as much as possible. So opening out the back of the knee here as you flex and point your foot. Good. So you're going to feel this, especially on the flex. So let's exhale as we flex. And just see if, as you're exhaling and flexing, that leg doesn't just want to drop a little bit closer towards you. Just incrementally on each flex. Just getting a little bit, softening in the hip crease like we did before, lengthening the tailbone. And just breathe and keep flexy, pointy. That's it. Focus on getting the legs straight. Open out the back of the knee. That's it. Couple more. Super. Finish with a pointy toe. Let's be balletic. Da-da. And bring it down. Lovely. Other side. Other leg up. Hold on behind the thigh. And just, don't worry too much about stretching to start with. Let's just get the ankle going and get a good flexing motion here. So really think about pulling the big toe down towards your shin. Feel the little stretch in your calf there. It's going to give you lovely long, lean calf muscles. Look fabulous in heels. That's it. Now keep that going. And as before, exhale on the flex. And see if the leg, you can coax it with your breath, just to come a little bit closer as you flex each time. There you go. Just a little bit. Every little helps. Nice work, guys. Think about straightening the leg. Straightening the leg. That's it. Yes. 2 more. Soften in the hip crease. And bring it down. Lovely. We're going to come over onto our tummies for some back extension work. And again, we're going to keep it nice and simple. So bring your hands under your shoulders, elbows down on the mat and into your body like little legs, little legs. All right. Roll those shoulders down and back. Tailbone also lengthening towards your heels. Now float your nose off the mat about a couple of millimeters. And now feel like someone's pulling a rope out of the top of your head, like a soap on a rope. And just lengthen through your body. So your tailbone is lengthening towards your heels. You've got your soap on your rope out the top of your head. And you're lengthening before we do anything, all right? Now keep that feeling of length as you inhale and roll your marble with your nose towards the top of your mat, pressing your forearms into the floor. Good. Coming up. Yes, that's it. Just into a little back extension. Keep the shoulders rolled down and back. Lovely. And then exhale down. Let's go again. Inhale, rolling your marble. Think of the back of your skull being pulled up. So the back of the neck stays long. Yes, looking good there, Jan. Exhale down. Couple more of these. Inhale, back of the skull coming up. That's it. It's a different feeling, isn't it? Press those arms down into the floor to get a little bit more opening in the front body. Good. Now on this last one, you can go for it as much as you want to. Listen to your body. As always, roll your marble. And if you want to start lifting your elbows into a little cobra or a big fat cobra, any kind of cobra, lovely. Bring it down, push back into your child's pose. Super work. Stretch it out. Bring your bottom down towards your heels. Again, soften in the hip creases. And then let's walk our hands over to the left, stretching out the right side. Lengthen, lengthen. And then back to center. Over to the right to lengthen the left side. And back to center. One last stretch at center there, reaching the fingertips forward. And then bring yourself up into your 4-point kneeling. Just check your form really quickly. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, shoulders down. That's one of my little things as well. My shoulders always want to float up. You're going to take your right leg back, tuck your toes, left leg back, tuck the toes, planking it like we mean it now. That's it. Hips down, lengthen the back of your legs, lengthen through to your heels and lengthen your breastbone to the top of your mat. Again, think of the back of your skull lifting slightly so your head stays in line with the rest of your spine. Good. Hold your core, fasten your Bridgerton corset. And we're going to hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Superb. Up into your downward dog. Walk out the dog. Pick up the poop. Oh, no, we don't have to do that bit. That's good. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Take one last little stretching downward dog there, holding onto your mat if you need to. Letting the heels drop towards the mat. And then let's bend your knees. We're going to walk our feet towards our hands today. Radical. Feet towards your hands. So you end up hanging over your legs with your knees bent. Just have a little shaky, shaky there. Nod your head. Figure of 8s with your head. And then breath in, scoop out the abs. Stack up the spine. Stand nice and tall. And smile. We're going to come back to center just to finish things off. That's it. Feet fist width apart. Hands on your outer thighs here. Shoulders down and back again. And we're just going to do a little side stretch. So let your hand drop down towards your ankle bone. Keep this top shoulder open. That's it. Keep your gaze up and forward. Bring it up. Other side. Fingertips reaching down towards your ankle bone. Yes, nice. And up one more on each side. Exhale. Oh, it's quite nice. And up. And other side, let the head go. Let the head drop. Don't hold the head. Let it go. Let it go. Yes. And up. Super. 2 up stretches. Here we go. Inhale. Take it up. Exhale. Push the air down. Lovely jubbly. One more of those. Inhale. Knees over toes. Lengthen the throat. Let's finish with a balance in spectacular style. Whoa. There we go. Hold it, hold it. Pressing the air down, lengthening through the top of your head. How fabulous do we look? Pretty darn fabulous, actually, can I just say? Really nice. You can come down now, Jan. She could stay up there all day if she wanted to. Thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Tessa says goodbye too.